camp about 60 miles from here. All these kids started getting killed. Well, it ended up that the killer was the shy 14-year-old girl that everybody picked on. Except she wasn't...
Baby.
Wait, what happened to the killer?
Whatever happened to the good kids in the world?
We just have to weed out the bad.
Where's Phoebe?
I had to send her home.
Say no to drugs.
I don't like being the wicked witch of the West.
Hey,
But I know what happens when things get out of control.
you're gonna tell.
Good night, campers.
So what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the JEFFMAN316 Pop Culture Reporter channel. I'm your host, as always, JEFFMAN316, and this is the watch along for Sleepaway Camp 2. Unhappy campers. Anybody that comes in the door, smash the like button, please. Like, comment in the chat, please. Also, this gets some of the algorithm going. We already got Rick here. Says hello, Jeff Man. Hope you're doing well. I got the new WWE Elite Bray Wyatt figure from Walmart. Yeah, I actually picked that up too. I didn't show it in my video. I didn't get it. My wife picked it up for me. That was the Bray Wyatt that was supposed to be released originally in the 2-pack with Matt Hardy. Donnie Farver, appreciate you stopping by. Make sure you smash the like button. Party time. Yeah, is this a big party? This is a pretty decent sequel to Sleepaway Camp. Now that I've watched it again, because I watched it when I got that new Blu-ray, actually, other than the ending of the original one, it's a little cheesy. I think I like this one better. And Pipe is here. Meaty says, hey, Jeff, hope all is well. Yep, all's good. So we are watching, like I said, Sleepaway Camp 2. Let me get the obligatory intro out. I forgot to even look the damn thing up. Sleepaway Camp. How do you guys like this one compared to the first one? So this is Sleepaway Camp 2, Unhappy Campers. I actually got the Blu-ray, the new one, in this frame over here. Any guys pick that up? This new camera doesn't show as wide of a range here. So this is from 1988. It is rated R, and it's an hour and 20 minutes without commercials. We'll, of course, get some commercials from Tubi, because that's what I'm watching it on. It says the general, like, short description says, a sex change slasher returns as a camp counselor. That's a pretty lazy description. The next person under it on Internet Movie Database wrote, Angela Baker has undergone years of therapy, electroshock, and sexual reassignment surgeries, and finally landed herself a job in the last place she should be working, Camp Rolling Hills. She has an old-fashioned approach to how camp should be, and an old, familiar, deadly way of making sure that those who don't follow her rules don't get to come back next summer. Ooh, ha, 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 ha. I've got the new blue of it, but embarrassingly, I haven't seen it yet. Okay, well, like I said, this one is closer to like a Friday the 13th clone than the original. You got your teens in the woods, you got your naked women, you got your teens having sex, drinking, doing drugs, all the normal stuff. I've watched the third one when I got those Blu-rays. We'll talk about them more as we go. That one was a little more dated, and it had some damn racial slurs and stuff in it that I'm not saying that I don't, that if it's called for, I don't mind that, but it seemed like it was a little out of place even then. Sleepaway Camp 2 is your favorite. Well, that's cool. Okay, so how do we get here? So I put the poll up, and we had what, Sleepaway Camp 2, Pieces, and Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer. And what am I sipping on? It's going to be, I liked it so much last week. I got a concoction that nobody had made for me before, and I made it last week and liked it. I've got strawberry lemonade and Malibu rum together. I don't know. I need to think of a name for that. The Bloody Angela. I don't know, something. It tastes damn good. All I know is that. So that's what I'm sipping on. What are you sipping on, brother? So to go back to what I was saying, um, I don't know. These to me, Sleepaway Camp 2 is the better one. Let me go ahead and finish this before I go off on a tangent. The one of the main things is Pamela Springsteen is in this, and what relationship is she to? Her brother is Bruce Springsteen. Yeah, so that's Bruce Springsteen's sister. From what I understand, she regrets doing these movies, and I don't know of anybody else that anybody would recognize in these damn movies. So I guess they got by on the cheap because I'm looking at the cast, and there ain't a damn person on there that I've ever heard of. Renee Estevez, is she kin to the Estevez? Yeah, she's in it. She's the blonde. She is the youngest child and only daughter of Janet Sheen, an artist, and Martin Sheen, an actor. So Martin Sheen is her dad. So the two actresses in this are kin to other people, other celebrities. That's shit. Where's the vodka and squirt? I thought about that. I went down to the Dollar General that's near me, and I was going to see if they had squirt because that's where I saw it before, and I didn't see any in there. So either way, Monster and vodka, you got to mix together. I know my boss used to drink Red Bull, a regular Red Bull and vodka. So that's pretty cool. So I don't have this fucking thing even tuned up. I've been lazy. This movie's kind of short, so I didn't figure I'd worry about it. But Pamela Springsteen, eh? What the hell else does she do after this? Anything? She's in the third one, right? With a badass wig. She was in Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Huh. That's right. She was in that movie Fast Food. Have you guys ever seen the movie Fast Food? I've got that on DVD. That is a really cheesy movie. She didn't do too much. She was an episode of Family Ties. She's in My Science Project. Could my voice get higher? She was in My Science Project. Shit, I don't remember that. What character she play in that? She's probably way down on the cast list. I drank Four Loco for the longest time. Then when they sissified it by removing the caffeine, I mixed it with Red Bull. Nah, that's what our world does, man. It sissifies everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing tuned up. I'm watching it on Tubi, even though I could be watching it on Blu-ray because in case anybody wants to join and they don't have it, that's the reason I do that. Plus, I like having the commercial breaks in there sometimes. So Sleepaway Camp. Hopefully I got my fucking earbuds working. They got all three of them on here. We had already watched the first one a while back. That's why I didn't want to do that one again. So got the old Roku queued up, and let's see if this thing's gonna work. Yep. All right, I got the MGM logo on there. So if you guys are ready, I got some popcorn. I got some little teeny Mr. Good bars, and then I got a couple of drinks already mixed. It doesn't even taste like alcohol. If I drank 3 or 4 of those, there's no telling what I would be talking about on here. All right, so I got it queued up, so I'm ready to go if you guys are. Sleepaway Camp 2, Unhappy Campers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So MGM logo, I remember it. Does it have that on that Blu-ray? Yep, it's got the MGM logo on here. The Blu-ray, this one has an unrated audio commentary with the director Michael Simpson and writer Fritz Gordon. The Shout Factory, I think, had more. And speaking of that, I figured I'd dig into the archives. I'm going to do a video probably about Sleepaway Camp, and I'll give away some of the content here, but let's see how this thing starts. I forget. Oh, they're around the campfire. So basically it's kind of like a Friday the 13th ripoff. So while we're getting this shit over with, I'll show you what's in the box. I'll show you what's in the box. Do I have that bumper? I should. I feel unprepared. I don't think I have that one on here. I don't think I have the what's in the box. How do I not have that on here? I was looking for what's in the box. I got that damn Wolverine one that I probably won't use again. That woman was getting mad at me for using the F words and stuff. On a stream, I really have no reason to say what's in the box. Oh well. Oh well.
You are the world's dumbest son of a bitch.
I got that one. I got Stone Cold. All right, while we getting this shit started, here's what I'll talk about. I was going to make a video about Sleepaway Camp. Back in the day, before Blu-ray, I bought this at the Saturday matinee. Did you guys ever have a Saturday matinee store? I got the Sleepaway Camp survival kit. And this is the harder to find version. Here's Angela. What is her name in this? I don't remember. Keep your shirt on. So, it's got the classic artwork for this movie. I was only going to show this movie in here. Same one that's on the reversible cover artwork of the Blu-ray. And I like that they came in white cases. So obviously, was it the Red Cross that sued them? The reason that they couldn't use this box artwork. So that's how my Sleepaway Camp life started. I didn't have it on. I don't think I had it on VHS. That's not one of the movies I bought. It wasn't. Yeah, you didn't have it here. Like, you had FYE? Before we had FYE, we had a store called Saturday Matinee. So that being said, then when FYE started having, yeah, I'll do a video and I'll show more of that. I'll show all the discs, but obviously then I went into FYE and they had Sleepaway Camp. So I got the Scream Factory, Shout Factory, whatever the fuck it is, Scream Factory Blu-ray, and it had the reversible cover artwork. So I always liked the original artwork there. I like it says, "Dear Mom and Dad, I've been at Sleepaway Camp for almost 3 weeks now, and I'm getting very scared. All the kids are," and then you can't read the rest of it. "You won't be coming home." Did she kill this girl at the beginning of this bit? I watched this, that had been 2 months ago, and I don't remember already. I can't remember. All right, on this one, you get a commentary with Felissa Rose and Jonathan Tierston. I don't know who the fuck that is. The original commentary from the director, Felissa Rose, and webmaster Jeff Hayes. They must have done that for the DVD. You know, I can't remember. I think I had Sleepaway Camp on DVD, and not other than that box set. I think I had the original release. I can't remember. New interviews with the cast, the scrapbook, short film Judy, and theatrical trailer. So it's got pretty decent amount of special effects. Yeah, she just whacked her upside the head. Oh, she cuts her tongue out. All right, so here's my problem. So I went into FYE to get the sequels, and I didn't know a lot about slip covers and all that kind of shit back then, but I did know that, and this has got this cheesy theme song here. Wonder why they call it Unhappy Campers. So I wasn't as versed in slip covers back then. So I noticed the first one had slip covers, but in my store, this second one didn't have a slip cover. And I reversed the cover artwork because I thought the new artwork was cheesy. And I'm not going to tell you. You have to watch that video. I'm not going to tell you yet about whether I've got slipcovers for them or not. They're probably unhappy because their ass is dead. Probably. And so here's the third one. I remember seeing this VHS on the shelf because you got some pretty good cleavage action on here. Now I've got the new one. I just don't like the way that I know they tried to make it look retro, but I just don't like I don't like the way they take that real boobies and turn them into this. Now I'm kind of glad I bought these because these are now hard to find as well. So if worst case scenario, these could be a collector's item, or I could sell them or trade them later. This has got audio commentary too. So let's compare the Sleepaway Camp 2 though from Screen Factory and see what. New ones look basic. Wish Scream would do a box set. Yeah, I know, because it's going to get a little deeper when I get in here. But on the second one, you get audio commentary, behind the scenes footage with audio commentary, A Tale of Two Sequels, Back to the Camp, video promo trailer, and more. So you get a lot of special features that are not ported over. Oh, we got titties. Uh-oh, where's Doug? We got titties. She was doing things with the boys. Oh my goodness.
Tits. Hooah!
I always sleep in the nude. She said, I appreciate if you would wear a nightgown. Nice girls don't have to show it off. Who is she? Who is she to not tell me not to show my naked tits? It must have been pretty serious. It must have been worse than showing your tits. So yeah, lots of special features on that shout. Well, there's more tits. They crammed all of them into the beginning of the movie. Hoo-ha. The Tit Patrol. That should be the name of our live stream, the Tit Patrol. So Sleepaway Camp 3, I got to get a new case. I cracked it. I remember cracking it as soon after I bought it, but that's got commentaries, behind the scene footage, documentary trailer, deleted gore footage, and everything. So there's a lot of special features that didn't get ported over there. So now I know why those Screen Factory discs of Sleepaway Camp 2 and 3 are still worth quite a bit, especially if you got slips on it. But if you follow my channel and you watch the Big Lots hunts I did, like right before Big Lots went under or got the axe as far as getting new physical media, they had I think I've already got one copy open. They had, you could find for like $3.99. I already had it, the Return to Sleepaway Camp. And I think was it you, Rick, if you're still here? Did you say you had this and something happened where your disc didn't work? So I didn't even remember whether the last time I tested mine. This is a magnet release. It's got behind the scenes interviews, Return to Sleepaway Camp song performed by Goats and Friends. Who the fuck's Goats and Friends? So when I went back in Big Lots, they had another copy, so I bought it. Still got the sticker. It's $3.99 and I got it for 20% off. That was one of my last good Big Lots finds. But then, where is it? Okay, so if you look on that box set, it's got a fourth bonus disc that was Sleepaway Camp 4, the Survivor production footage. So what it was is they were in the middle of filming that thing, and then they basically pulled the plug on it. Yeah, I mean, if yours still has movies in it, it could be a chance that you could still get it. But with that being said, I had heard they made a DVD where they took that production footage and mixed it with some flashback footage, a la Silent Night, Deadly Night 2, and they actually made a movie. And I hadn't been long got this. I haven't even opened it. I got this off the interwebs, as they say. Sleepaway Camp 4: The Survivor, the full 70-minute movie. So it says Allison Kramer suffers recurring nightmares and selective amnesia. She returns to camp to discover the truth, only to find dark memories coming from before her very eyes. So I'm assuming that's how they. I'm assuming that's how they do the flashback stuff. She's like having flashbacks, but check us chick out on the back. So it says sleepawaycampfilms.com. So I mean it's a legit release. So like I said, they finished it by cramming footage from the previous movies into it to make it have a full feature length. And then when I was on the same website, I found something that I hadn't that I don't even know what it is. It just I've never heard of this. When you thought it was safe to go back into the tent, movie called Memorial Valley Massacre that they rebranded as Son of Sleepaway Camp. I have no clue what this is. Oh God, this song always gets on my nerves. Despite some horrific warning signs, a greedy land developer opens a campground to the public and sets the stage for a bloodbath. So, Son of Sleepaway Camp. I don't know, is this a legit sequel or not? I don't know, but I'm going to watch those and then I'm going to do a video and talk about those. Yeah, Rick said he's still here and he hasn't been able to place it yet. Did you check out Big Lots to see if you could find it? So that's all of my stuff. I'm gonna do a video where we're gonna basically do a quick retrospective of Sleepaway Camp. Let me set this beside me here. Hopefully I won't knock that over on my head. All right, so well, I knew that they were gonna make a fourth one. Like I said, it's in that box set, the official one, and they only did they didn't finish filming it, so it wasn't complete. And then later they edited it together, but I didn't know they had an official release of it until I was reading some article, I think after we watched the first one. And I didn't even remember it then. And then I bookmarked it and was going and cleaning up my bookmarks and actually found it and started reading it and then Googling it and tried to read more history of it. It's, you know how you get down a rabbit hole when you start doing all that kind of stuff on your, when you're sitting there at night. So I ended up finding that website that had it. And while I was on there, they had the Son of Sleepaway Camp too. I had to move my, um, my little trophy thing. I'm in the middle of editing this and trying now. It looks like I'm gonna have to record some extra footage, but watch out for my Jeffy Awards coming. I should be able to finish it up this week. I want to post it before the 1st so that it comes out in January. It was a bear trying to get the people that promised to do videos for me to get them to actually do it and submit them and give them to me. So I've got 99% of them. There's one that I couldn't get and one that was promised that I then asked a second person, and then now that person has ghosted me and won't respond. So but either way, I'll figure it out. If not, you're going to get some extra awards given out by yours truly. I'll bring out the gold jacket again. Oh man, look at that mullet on that dude. That blonde hair with that curly mullet. Holy shit. He's smelling his pits. What did she run off and he thought maybe his pit stink? This is one of the good parts. This reminds me of a Caddyshack. Like, remember that when Caddyshack, when everybody was watching for that one girl to get out of the pool? So these two are talking, and then they're going to end up seeing that girl come up behind them out of the pool. Is it the girl across the way? Is she jealous? She wants this guy. Son has nothing to do with Sleepaway Camp. That's why I figured it says I don't have it open yet. It said something about massacre and it said AKA, and then so I'm assuming just to get some distribution to get somebody to actually want to buy it, they actually just called it Son of Sleepaway Camp. This is some cheesy dialogue here. So that was the girl that was showing her tits, right? That woke up and wasn't wearing any what do you call it? She wasn't wearing any clothes, like slept in the nude. So she's getting ready to jump in the pool with no top, no bikini top on under her shirt. She's gonna come up right behind him. I like this part. Hello, hello, ladies. Party hats. I never knew. Is that the official nickname for nipples? Party hats. I never heard that other than this movie, Party Hats. I'll have to start calling them that. I need to get that clip and use it as a bumper, and I could be like, anytime we see nudity in a movie, I could be like, party hats at 2:00. They making fun of her, right? Yeah. Fucking Mad Dog 2020. You guys ever drink that stuff? The very first night I ever got drunk, I was drinking Old Milwaukee Ponies, and I drank one of the little small bottles of MD 2020. I drank the whole bottle, and man, I was puking. It was bad. She's got her next victims lined up. They were making fun of her. Damn, that bail in my ears sucks. Well, I see I didn't miss anything. The Buffalo Bills blew it again and lost to the Chiefs. God, I hate the fucking Eagles, but I guess I got to root for them against the Chiefs. They're in the woods doing it. Oh my goodness. Was she hammered? She's like all like just laying there passed out. Oh, that's right. That's the two that were on Mad Dog 2020. What's up, brother? Brother Frank. We're watching Sleepaway Camp 2. I was just telling them the first time I got drunk, same thing these girls were drinking. It was MD 2020. Nasty. That stuff was nasty. What are you doing, brother? I appreciate you doing your video for my awards coming up. Apologize. I haven't been able to finish mine. I got at least one person who promised to do a clip and didn't do it. So now I got to go back and record one section for me, giving the award about the dinner. Oh, that's right. You're 3 hours behind. So 7:30 for you, right? Is it 3 hours behind? Yeah, it's 10:30 here. That's me. That's what I hear at work. I hate this place. I want to go home. Do you have any of the Sleepaway Camp Scream Factory discs, or did you get any of those new ones? Like I got the new one here. That's cool. I was telling them I actually think I like Sleepaway Camp 2 better than the first one. Other than the hook or the twist at the end, it's the first one is kind of cheesy. How's the weather out your way? What's the temperatures like out there? They were fornicating. Oh my god. Just the original. I'm gonna do a video where I talk about it. I was just showing before you popped on here the different versions of it that I've got. I think I'm gonna do a video on it though because uh, the second and third one with slip covers are hard to get, and then the DVD box has got that infamous, issue they had with the red cross, so they had to pull it. And then they've got the fourth movie, which never got finished, but they released a DVD of that eventually anyway. She just sending people home left and right, but she's really killing them. Oh, oh, she called her a dyke. Well, I see that one found some clothes to wear to bed. Somebody stalking them. Is this those boys outside? I don't remember. Did you get hey Frank? I know you like steel books. Did you get the new Venom steel book? I really like that cover artwork on that. I mean, that movie wasn't terrible. I actually kind of enjoyed it as a popcorn flick. 37. Oh, come on now. Look at my new video that I just posted where I went out movie hunting. That morning that I was going to work, it was I showed the corner of the screen on the car. It was 16. It's supposed to be a warm front this week. Ain't it supposed to be 65 one day? 62 or something. Yeah, we had a day that was a low of 16 a low of 12, I think, during the night, but it was 16 when I was going to work. I have to watch that. Yeah, I didn't say it was great. Woody Harrelson was good in the second Venom, but they didn't do him justice because that character should have been a lot more. That movie should have been rated R, and there should have been a lot more carnage, pun intended. I've got the steel books for the other one. That's why I get it. I'm a completist. If I got a steel book for 2, I want them for 3. She doesn't like being the Wicked Witch of the West. I wonder why those like Smile 2 and Venom didn't have the steel books weren't in stores. I fully expected that one Walmart I went in that usually has like the one. If you looked at my video, the one Walmart had the 4K of the substance. That one usually has the steel books. So I was surprised not to find Venom and Smile steel books in there. And then my damn Snowpiercer finally arrived. I hate these damn pre-orders taking forever to get to you for some reason. I don't know why. Would all of those guys be wearing jock straps so they can go in there and steal them? So they went in to steal their bra and panties back and steal their jock straps. Sorry, I got some popcorn. Boobies! Why in the world would they want to even touch their jock straps? That's nasty. Yeah, that's starting to piss me off. Like you pre-ordered ahead of time. It's like they're taking too many pre-orders for the amount of stock they get. I like that movie as well. Snowpiercer is a good movie. I'll just say I'm not a huge Chris Evans fan. Other than I think he does well with Captain America, and that's why I wish he was still Captain America. I'm assuming he'll play some kind of variant in the Avengers movies, the new ones. I don't think he's that great of an actor. His earlier stuff, he was a lot better. He's kind of dry in a lot of the stuff. Like he was dry in that Red One. Tony Marie, what's going on? Yeah, that Snowpiercer really is a good steelbook. I kind of like the Lionsgate ones as long as you don't get them rippled with the cover that slides off of it. It's good. Yeah, it's stupid to place a pre-order and if you especially if you have Prime and you can't get them to ship the shit in time. Yeah, it does it. The transfer, I haven't watched the whole thing, but I popped it in. It does look good. Yeah, I like the artwork on it too. I showed it in my video. I've got Kill, and that's one of the movies that's on my stack I haven't watched yet. I try to watch a lot of those movies I haven't seen when I first get them. For some reason, that was one of the ones that slipped through the cracks and I haven't watched it yet. So what's up? Yeah, I love those kind of covers. The Kill Bill ones are kind of cool with the swords on them. You finally got the Amazon 4K exclusive Kill. Yeah, man, those little I don't know what they're made out of, the plastic kind of like acrylic things. The little corners of those damn things get chipped a lot. Yeah, that's the dude, that's a good deal. That's the one I got. You talking about this? Pretty sure that's the is that yeah, that's the one I've got too. I don't get why Prime delayed subs. There's no reason when most Walmarts other than mine had it. When yeah, I know. I was a lot of people were complaining about it in the damn Facebook groups I'm in that they're getting to be or you even if you got Prime, you should get your shit early or at least get it the week that it's supposed to come out, and then a lot of stuff gets delayed. That's not the first time I've had that happen. I've had that happen with several. My Snowpiercer originally, I pre-ordered it and it originally said that it was going to be sometime in February when I got it, and then it randomly showed up during the week. You talking about the Terrifier box? Yeah, I just told somebody I was talking to last night, who one of my supporters who actually lives nearby, and he stopped by and we were talking. Um, he ordered his, but he ordered it in beginning of November. See, I ordered mine like within 2 or 3 days of them announcing it, and I've already got my set, and his hasn't even gotten shipped yet. Yeah, I saw your video, dude. I don't even know how many 4Ks I have. I've got an app that I'm starting to use that I'm gonna start logging everything in. I couldn't tell you how many I've got. I mean, I got probably 25 Kino ones right there, just in one row. And then I got probably that many. You have all the Screen Factories, right? I think I saw you say that in one of your videos. I skipped some of the four Screen Factory 4Ks because I already got most of them in Blu-ray. Yeah, the Kickboxer I liked, and what was the other one that came out right at the same time as Kickboxer? Shit, what was that movie with Kevin Bacon? Stir of Echoes. That's a good one. Well, I saw them when they announced it, but I mean, with the swag you get, it's not worth it. I'm trying to see what was with it. I forget. Oh, they actually got the photo now. So here's what you get. Shit. So I guess they have a one of their covers. So they'll have an exclusive cover. Comes out. It says title will be released on February 4th. So you get Terrifier 3 4K with an exclusive director's commentary. So that it's got a special feature you can only get there. And it's got a lenticular slipcover. It's got David Howard Thornton Art the Clown selfies, which looks like Polaroids. Art the Clown mini mask, which is that same damn mask that I got at Walmart already. Art the Clown enamel pin, double-sided ornament, and a barf bag. Dude, that is not that's not enough in there to justify $159. Yeah, that's too high. I need my this is what I think of that 4K set of Terrifier here that's 159 damn dollars.
That's too fucking high.
I just want to say that this movie, while that clip was playing, those kids said the word dookie. They actually said dookie. Yeah, I know. Am I getting Tommy? I don't know. I might. One of my favorite clips. That's one of my favorite movies. I can't believe enough that people don't talk about that movie all the time. Used Cars is funny as hell. It's not. It falls into that category where it's a little raunchy, but damn, it's got heart, man, and it's got enough plot to it to where it's very it holds your attention. It does, even when some of the jokes are a little bit flat, and the jokes aren't that dated if you watch it. They're looking at Polaroids of those chicks getting taking their shirts off. Yeah, I used to love going in Target. Somebody asked me I miss Target, and I said no because of them how all the movies were expensive. I miss going in Target just to show the price of the movies and playing that clip. Like every time I walked in Target, I could play that same clip.
That's too fucking high.
Yeah, that is funny. I love it. Hey, what's up, Matthew? What's going on, brother? Drop a like on the video, anybody that's in here now. I got 15 in here. That's 15 thumbs up, 15 likes on the video. Let's get it going, please. I don't like how it doesn't show me the the likes in here. I got 7 likes. Come on now. There's at least 8 people in here that didn't hit the like button. Come on now. You can do it. Yeah, get that like spike rolling. Come on, bro. Exactly. I'll have a video that has like one of my latest videos. It's like we're having to beg for likes and comments and all that shit. And so, like, I posted that Dollar General video where one of you guys helped me identify that I had a $7,500 movie that I paid $1 for. And I mean, I just posted yesterday. It's got about 1,000 views, but it only has like 70 likes. So 1,000 people started watching it and couldn't get a like on it. Come on now. Yeah, I know. Help a brother out. Get some algorithm going for me. Excuse me, sir. Can I have a little more YouTube algorithm? What's going on in this? What part are we at? What's Angela doing crawling around on the ground? Oh, that wasn't Angela. Sorry. That dude got that cheap ass, like, looks like Bloody Murder. You remember that movie Bloody Murder? Got a hockey mask like Bloody Murder. My mission is complete. I made Frank laugh. That's what I made that joke in my video. I don't think anybody gets it. Look at Freddy Krueger glove. What the fuck's going on there? Oh, that's what he was doing. He was pretending. Sorry, I forgot about that part. Um, where you see that slipcover, that retro slipcover of Emilio Estevez from Young Guns, and he's got that big puffy hat on. It just looks cheesy. It looks like he's going to be on a passenger train. He's like up in the front, with the train, or he's a little orphan from like A Christmas Carol. Can I have some more retro slipcovers, please? That hockey mask looks janky. You saw that video? Yeah, I was just telling Frank. He said it was cold as 37. Um, I did a joke in the background on one of my videos, and I thought it sounded stupid, so I put the volume low and I talked over it. But when I was walking in, I did a joke that one of my the guys that used to work with me would say. He was like, "It's so cold outside. I saw a squirrel with his nuts in an igloo cooler running through the parking lot." Got to go. I appreciate you stopping by. Frank, if anybody doesn't likes physical media and likes my stuff, go check out Frank's Media and Reviews. He's a good guy. Yeah, I know. I thought the Evil Dead 2 one looked kind of cool, and I thought one of the Arnold ones, but I'm not rebuying all them damn things. I do enough double dipping as it is. I don't need those covers that bad. Yeah, Frank is cool. I got commercials now. I got 3. I don't think I got a lot of commercials during this one. Yeah, Uncle Buck and what was the other one coming out same day? Um, shit, what is that? Summer Rental is what? Summer Rental is the one I've been waiting to get on Blu-ray finally. That damn thing's been stuck on DVD hell forever. You talking about movie wise? Um, the I liked it. Some of the characters are a little annoying. like some of the kids, but it's got some really creepy elements to it. I love all the stuff that they show through the keyhole. There's a couple scenes where you see the action going back and forth in the hallway. I did a review of that on the channel. I think if you go look up JEFFMAN316 Evil Dead Rise, the Steelbook is cool too. That was one of those ones where I bought the damn 4K at Best Buy, and I knew they were going to release a Steelbook later, and they did. I hate that because I like the front cover artwork. The new Evil Dead is Evil Dead Burn, I think. That comes out in 2026. I think they just announced it. Somebody's having sex on here. You pay $52 for an excellent condition pre-owned disc of License to Drive. Well, ain't nothing wrong with that. I was watching a friend of mine, as far as online friend. He's got a toy channel, and his conversation tonight on the toy channel was, "What figure have you bought because you missed it in stores and you end up having to pay after market prices?" I've done that before. What was the movie I bought? Shit, what was it? Oh, it was that one I showed in the video, that Dante's Inferno. I had to pay more than I would have paid originally, but I've been watching it for months, and so I waited until it got to a price that I was comfortable with. That movie is really good. That's another one of those like kind of like 80s comedy gems. I still have my Fox home video VHS of that. So, not to, we're going to actually talk about the movie now. So, this is the girl that showed her tits the whole first of the movie, right? Or breasts. And now we were to the point to where she had this whole sex scene up until now, and she hadn't shown anything. And they're like, and then they get into the on the top of the toilet, and then she takes her bra off. Oh my God. The Go back to the Evil Dead. I love Evil Dead 2013. Does anybody like that one? I actually, when I want to watch an Evil Dead movie, it used to be Evil Dead 2 or Army of Darkness that I would grab. I kind of skip over the first one. I think it's a little cheesy now, but the second one you can get basically the same thing. But I've been watching lately when I want to watch Evil Dead. I go back to that 2013 one. The unrated version of that one is excellent. I love it. Oh, I appreciate that, man. Thanks. See, when I say like, comment, subscribe, and share, look, Hype is Here Media did exactly that. He always comments on my videos. A true supporter. I love you. Appreciate it. Tony Marie, how did you find out about my channel? Because I've noticed the last couple weeks I've actually got some new people that show up during the stream. As you can see, I ramble and we don't watch the movie as much as we probably should. I always, about every 5 or 10 minutes, I'll catch up with the movie and see where it's at. Angela was with the chainsaw, was planning on killing him and then couldn't. Her plan was foiled. So all the counselors are missing, and it's all the ones that Angela has killed. Yeah, what happened was, yeah, I wouldn't feel bad. Yeah, License to Drive was part of the Fox library that Anchor Bay licensed. Because if you look, I've got a bunch of their rare ones. They only gave them the license for a certain amount of time, so they didn't get to re-release any of them. They only released them once, or else otherwise Anchor Bay would have made you double dip and release multiple versions. But another movie that came about the same time from Fox was Lucas. You guys remember that? Uh, Bedazzled, and it was one other one that I've got that I remember seeing in my stack of rare ones. They were all Fox movies that got licensed to Anchor Bay. Just ran into, you are a pro. I am far from a pro. I'll tell you that. I'm just your average everyday movie physical media lover, and I just like talking movies, and that's why I started doing my channel. I think if I was more regimented, more serious, I would probably have a bigger following. But I'm not getting into that thing where I feel like I'm shilling for the movie companies. I'm gonna just tell you like it is. If I don't like it, I don't like it. If I like it, I do. Um, I don't want to get on there and act like I'm selling people stuff all the time. I used to get Shutter. Shutter used to send me links to watch some of their movies early, screeners, and I think they stopped. I got one here recently, but it's few and far between. And I think it's because they didn't like the fact that I didn't like I don't know, that I didn't kiss their ass and say everything was great. I would say a lot of their movies are okay. I was more realistic with my reviews. Dude, is somebody having sex in here again? This is like this is like way more than a Friday the 13th movie. Yeah, there they are. They're out in the woods. Your voice is pro with the neon light. I like you are down to earth. Well, that's cool. My voice, I've told the story before. That's cool. That's a compliment. I really do appreciate that. The I've told this story before and I don't mind telling it again since you're probably newer to the channel. The That's one of the reasons I didn't do YouTube at the beginning because when I was in college, uh, I'm from the South and I went to a school was in Northern Virginia. They just ragged on me all the time about my Southern accent. So when I recorded my first couple videos and tried to edit them, I thought I sounded terrible. So I delayed about a year, and then when I did go on there, I was big into making custom action figures and selling them on eBay. So a lot of my videos at the beginning are more toys and me making custom videos. And then once I got into making YouTube, I figured I would focus it in on what I like more, which is movies. Jeff was meaning to mention I love your funny clips from the films and audio stuff. You do all that. Yeah, I do. I've got a lot of templates, so you'll see a lot of times the background music might be similar. I found about 8 or 10 songs. Um, I watched I talked to a couple YouTubers, Cody Leach. I don't know, he does reviews. He's one. Um, Mid-level media. He shared some information with me, so I learned some tips and tricks. I've been a computer programmer slash computer operator a lot of my career, and so I would just spend my lunchtime learning how to do those programs. So I save a lot of templates where I can just drop my videos in, and then I layer those clips over top of it. So it's the videos, the movie hunts every week take me the longest time to edit, like maybe 30 minutes sometimes, maybe an hour. But the rest of them are really quick. Good choice. Were you in radio before? Nope, I've never done anything before. I had never done anything online before for YouTube. And before I started, I don't make a lot of money on YouTube, so don't act like I do. But now that I make a little bit, I do invest everything right back into the channel. Like StreamYard is like $40 a month. I bought a better mic here recently because my mic was a wireless one, and sometime I noticed the volume or the connection just wasn't as good. It didn't sound as good. And I had a couple people that tell me that they don't like watching videos if the people don't sound good in the video. So I invested in a good microphone. Well, I really appreciate that. Thanks. Ah, she told her off. Damn, she stabbed her in the back. If I'm the job I have is pretty stressful. That was another reason that I decided to do this is more stress relief because sitting around when you're focusing on something you like doing takes the stress off. So I've been doing it more as a hobby. If I could focus in more on it, I think I'd be really good. Like if I could do shorts and long and videos like once a day, like all the other guys, I think I could get in good. I promised Frank I was going to do a live stream with him one time, and then I ended up having some personal issues and couldn't. And then I had my flooding issue that I did a video on last year, into last year, and I just haven't had the free time. So the movie hunts and the unboxings are real easy to do. So I don't get any views on my damn my movie reviews. But if whoever asked, let me go. I'll put the link in here. So I did anything I go to the theater to see, I usually try to review it just to get my thoughts out there. I did several Evil Dead videos that I'm kind of proud of. Shit. Sorry. I was trying to copy. I'm doing this on a Mac and I don't know the copy command. I can't paste it. Shit. Hold on a second. I'm in a commercial. I'll do it on my phone. I just got. Do you know anybody know how to do control like copy paste on a Mac? I just got it. And I haven't learned all the keys yet. So JEFFMAN316 Evil Dead Rise. Yeah, I did a non-spoiler review of that about a year ago. I'll get on here and I'll put it in the chat. There you go. Did it take? There we go. I think I got it in there now. That's my Evil Dead Rise. And then one of the videos that I was kind of proud of is I did an Evil Dead movie ranking. And I like that one as well. We did a watch along to Evil Dead 2013. And yeah, I thought I did a pretty good job on that ranking video. And then here's my ranking one. I'll put the link in there too. So anybody that likes Evil Dead, check out my videos there. And so I got a Charmin commercial. Oh, now awesome, Tubi. Thanks. YouTube took over my earbuds. So yeah, I appreciate if you go back and watch some of that my older videos. Somebody was watching, I don't know whether it was um hype when somebody was watching my Dollar Tree videos that I used to do, and there's some that they like the retro feel of them, and going back and watching some of that stuff about what we missed from by not having Dollar Tree have movies anymore. I wonder with all these Big Lots closing, will we have Dollar Trees pick up movies again? That would be awesome, wouldn't it? I'd love to be able to walk in there one day and have some damn Dollar Tree movies in the front, like the wow of the week. That was awesome back in the day. So what point are we at with this great movie here? I got off on a tangent. I don't hear it. What's wrong with my buds? There we go. They're sitting in there. I'm going to get a soda. Hey, I was funny. Somebody was asking me, what part of the United States do you call it I'm gonna go get a drink, and when I go get it, it's usually a soda. Then a guy used to be from New Jersey, and he would come in the little convenience store where I work, and he'd be like, "Oh, I'm gonna go get me a pop," and then a lot of people call it soda. Hopefully you can help me. I just bought just one of the guys from Sony. I don't have it yet. I read it's mod made on demand. I hope it isn't like mod DVDs from blank disc. Well, manufactured on demand means they burned it when you ordered it. I ordered a movie like that before. Like if you ever go to the that site that I go to, Blu-ray.com, when I'm looking at my covers, if it doesn't have if it has like the words Blu-ray at the top of the Blu-ray case, that means it's not an official Blu-ray and it's a burn on demand usually. So I've gotten some of those. Um, I've got the original, just one of the guys DVDs. Is that? I mean, you could have probably bought that pretty cheap off of eBay. Just one of the guys. That's one of those movies that hasn't made it to Blu-ray. What did the cover look like? Yeah, I mean, you can get it pretty much. Did the cover look like that? That movie isn't just one of the guys. Oh, you talking about on Blu-ray? Yeah. I don't think it's been officially on Blu-ray. So yeah, it would be manufactured on demand, and it's going to be a burned one. I don't think there's been. Sony is doing that now with some of their archive titles, kind of like Warner Archive does, where they'll uh, license it out to like Amazon and have them burning on demand when people order it. Um, I don't think that's had an official like mainstream store release. Yeah, I think that's why manufactured on demand Blu-rays. Yeah. Oh, look, I don't think that it's had an official Blu-ray release, like store type release. Yeah, if you want, because I remember looking this up back in the day. If you want to get an official release, like that isn't burned, you're gonna have to get like the Mexican or the Spanish one. I don't know if it's in Mexico. Sorry, I know it's Spanish because I remember looking at this cover. If it's like a lot of the Spanish speaking ones I've got, the menus and everything, you can figure out how to get it. Play the movie in English. Yeah, so you'll be able to easily flip it over and look at the back of the disc and see if it's burned or not. My guess is if it says manufactured on demand, it is going to be burned. But there's two benefits to that. One, you getting it on Blu-ray, obviously, and you wouldn't have gotten it other than any other way of that than that. The second is, I mean, I've got a Blu-ray burner that I don't use much anymore. You could put it in a Blu-ray player and rip it down and have the files in case anything ever happened to the disc. You could have, if you got a Blu-ray, at least a Blu-ray drive like on your computer, you could at least rip it. And that way, if it, like I said, if anything happened to it, if it got scratched, how much do you pay for it? It's probably this one here. Where did it say manufactured on demand? Send me the link to the one you bought, and I can read it. Yeah, the one I'm looking at is 1137. Yeah, it's they got one on eBay that's manufactured on demand. It's like $27. I just bought the intern Amazon 4K mod, and it's a pressed disc. Okay, well that's cool. It could be. Yeah, let me know. Let's look at the back of it when you get it, because if it's pressed, then I might would buy it. But there's people selling the MOD. Deep Discount selling it. It's $26 there though.
Can you see if you can turn off the room with your phone? I don't know. It won't respond. The basement won't turn off. Nothing won't.
Yeah. No, it won't. The bridge is off. So you have to wait till I'm done. The Intern. Which movie is The Intern? Is that the movie that's Anne Hathaway and De Niro? How do you know it's manufactured on demand? Because it just says, like when I looked up The Intern, it just looked like a regular 4K disc. Is that the movie you're talking about? Uh-oh, Angela's having dreams. I don't remember this part. Maybe when I watched this, I skipped over it or I was in the other room or something. But she's having like flashbacks of all the evil she's done. Angela and her. So she dreams with blue hue. You know, she's not a terrible actress. I wonder why she didn't do a lot more movies than she did. How many people she killed and sent home? I don't remember how many she killed in this movie. She got a pretty big body count, right? So he's trying to send her home. She's gonna come and say goodbye. That's right, he fired her. I forgot that part. How many damn counselors are left? She basically killed them all off, right? So how many damn counselors could it even be left? You got that one girl there. You got Stoner Boy. Is this is my mullet guy still there? Is he Sean? Nope. So it's a few more left than I remembered. Hey, what's going on, Paula? Sorry you're late. Well, you're never too late. Always glad you can come by and check out the stream. We're pretty far into Sleepaway Camp 2. Since it didn't, I had a tie between Sleepaway Camp and Pieces, and since we watched the first Sleepaway Camp before, that's why I went ahead and cast the deciding vote and voted for Sleepaway Camp 2. Not a problem. What you got? What's you been going? What's been happening with you this week? See any good movies this week? If you're still on here, Matthew, what on that listing that's on Amazon, I'll read it later once I get off the stream. Where does it actually? Where does it say that it's manufactured on demand? I like how you look up just one of the guys' Blu-ray on Amazon and it brings up one of them days Blu-rays. What the hell does that have to do with anything? I would be, and I was on lot of streams earlier. Which streams were you on earlier? But I fixed him. She drowned him. Sent you all the info in your Instagram messages. Cool, appreciate that. You roll. Taken from Blu-ray.com review of the video quality. Sony pressed MOD Blu-ray release of just one of the guys delivers a fairly good viewing experience, if not one that shows some trouble spots at various points. This is a fair image in the aggregate, generally film-like, but showing some digital processing upon inspection. This is how I know it's MOD. We'll send photos when I get my copy. Yep, let me know. Oh, you got it on eBay. I just said Amazon. There's a copy of it on Amazon that basically says the same thing. So I'm pretty sure that'd be manufactured on demand. The Night Watch Zone movies and beyond, and I like Scary, and they just ended. Scary. I think I might have watched. I think I might have watched some of that. This was the part that was kind of creepy when I was watching this when I was younger. So she's got that. She's got all the dead bodies up. It's kind of reminds me of was that the way they did in April Fool's Day, where all the people she killed, she was putting them around a table and going to have the birthday party at the end? That's how I found you guys. Well, that's cool. I don't know the Night Watch Zone. Not familiar with that one. Movies and Beyond, I think I've heard of. There's Mr. Mullet. Hey Paul, have you ever seen Sleepaway Camp 2? If so, what did you think of it? This is basically like the old cabin from the first leftover from the first movie. Well, you know we all like horror around here. Oh, my eyes. What is she squirting with? Was that supposed to be gasoline? Would that burn your face like that? I don't think. You haven't? Have you seen the first Sleepaway Camp yet? Battery acid? Okay. She put battery acid on his face. Just wondering if you've seen the first one, like what did you think of the twist the first time you saw it? I always ask people that when I talk about it. A growing boy like you. You never seen the first one? Well, that's a damn classic. You need to watch that. It's got the twist at the end. I like for you to watch. See if you do watch it eventually. Let me know what you think of the twist. Camp Arawak. Even clergymen. That's cool. That movie is very unique. Obviously, compared to stuff that comes out nowadays, is not very disturbing. But back in the day, when you're watching that in the late '80s, early '90s for the first time, it's pretty damn disturbing. And the twist in it, a lot of people weren't expecting. The movie overall, that's what we were talking about. It's kind of tame now in comparison. His dad helped arrest her. I never seen Sleepaway Camp 1 or The Burning, Jeff. Which one you like more? Um, I'd probably say The Burning. Sleepaway Camp, like I was saying earlier, is kind of weak and cheesy, dated, other than the ending twist. The Burning is more like Friday the 13th, but a little more violent. I really like the Burning. So I'd say The Burning. Plus, you get to see George Costanza. Oops. You get to see George Costanza with his when he's young with his toupee on. So that's definitely I would recommend that. How long is these bodies been in here? Damn. Even if you sad, you gotta eat. There's plenty of fish in the sea. What's her motivation? Why does she like this one? Huh? You guys head in the TV. That's funny. All right, I got some ads. I don't know how many I'll get, but it's coming. He had a toupee on. He went bald very young. Yeah, I mean, you can tell that it's pretty much a toupee. See if I can find a picture. What's his name? Shit, I'm Jason Alexander. The Burning. There's no way this is his hair, because if he had this much hair and he lost it that quick, because I think of the time I saw him, the very first time I saw him, he was bald. Look at that hair. It's got to be a toupee. Well, my ads are over. I only had like 3, so that's cool. Join the party, Matt. So this chick's going to get escape That's like some of the worst knots you could tie there. There you go. Pull that nail out. Should have duct taped her. Was that Jason Alexander's first movie? Jason Alexander. Wonder where Ian's at. She probably won't show up on here, so put some thoughts and prayers out for Gigi. I know she's had some issues this week. I talked to her a couple times. The one from Seinfeld that played George Costanza, he was in that movie that we were talking about, The Burning. Dude, he does a lot of animated voices and animated stuff. So he was in Seinfeld in 1989. And when did The Burning come out? Was it 1989? Is that what it said? Seinfeld was on from 89 to 98. So he was bald in that first episode of Seinfeld. Oh, is that guy's name? When was The Burning made? Burning was made in 81. So it would only been 8 years. You're talking about he lost his hair early. He was in The Burning in 1981, which is, wasn't that Friday 13 came out in 1980, right? He was on One Life to Live. He had some bit parts and stuff like Brighton Beach Memoirs. He was in Pretty Woman as, yeah, I love Seinfeld too. I don't remember him in Jacob's Ladder. I need to go back and watch that. I remember he had a small role in Coneheads. Blank Man? You guys remember Blank Man? Isn't that the one with Damon Wayans? Yep. The one before Kevin Federline, they got married in Vegas and it didn't last long. Maybe that's why I didn't remember. I remember Kevin Federline, but I don't remember being married to a Jason Alexander. What did he do? Was he an actor? I don't know. I don't think I really care about Britney Spears at this point. She said, if it's any consolation, you almost made it. Like she was still breathing there for a minute. These people can't play dead very well. He was a friend of hers. How many damn oh, they're dead? She killed the kids too? Holy shit. How many counselors did this camp have? Damn. Look, cut his hand off. She killed everybody. Stabbing her. Who is this chick? Short hair. I don't remember her in the movie. Just random counselors showing up so she can kill them. Good night, campers. She's gonna wake up. That's right. Because I thought you could see her breathing. The kills in this might not be like gnarly, like that. You might not be very 100% memorable. A couple of them were, like the fake Freddy glove thing. But she's killed a lot of people in here. As that movie reviewer I like, Cody Leach, would say, this movie has a lot of carnage candy. Catching a ride in a pickup truck. If you're gonna get screwed, you like to know who you're gonna get screwed by. That's funny. She lighting up her Marlboros. I forgot she said that. I'm too dumb to drink and I'm too fat to fuck. What a movie quote. I don't think that'll get a bumper on my channel anytime soon. They were only married for 55 hours, then headed to Knoll. Damn. What did they even get married for? Did they get drunk out in Vegas? Is she flagging down somebody else? Oh, that's her in the car. That's right. I forgot. That's the girl she killed. Howdy, partner. And that's the way this one ends. It's getting ready to start the sleepaway camp. That was I remember thinking that the ending of uh the ending of the first sleepaway camp is so iconic, and to have this one end the way it did, it was very anticlimactic. No, I have not watched it yet. I saw I keep seeing the commercials for it or trailers like during YouTube videos and stuff, but I haven't watched it yet. Is it any good? It's on Paramount Plus, right? I'll have to check it out. It looked intriguing, but I'm kind of finicky with Star Trek. Like, I like the original series, but not when I was young. It was like I got into it later, and then not Deep Space Nine was one of the ones that a friend of mine liked, but I was always the Next Generation, which is why I like Picard so much. But everything else, like Voyager, Enterprise, a bunch of the Next Generation movies, there's a lot of Star Trek that I don't like, or at least it's just blah, meh. And then same thing. What was the other thing? Strange New Worlds or whatever it was. The first season really got me jazzed, and then it kind of went downhill. You weren't impressed. It reminded me of the first two seasons of Discovery. Yeah, see, I didn't get into Discovery either. Like all of the shows other than Picard, and that's probably more nostalgia because I liked Next Generation so much. Next Generation was one of those shows that around that time I would have a VCR set to record Seinfeld every week, Cheers, Frasier, and Star Trek: The Next Generation on the weekend. So um, I ended up, basically with it had commercials in it, but pretty much all those series I had in full on VHS tapes. So this auto started the first sleepaway camp. So Paula, you were talking about it. If you want to watch it, obviously you don't want to pay for it. Watch the first sleepaway camp. You can watch it on Tubi. So obviously I recommend anybody that liked that one. If you haven't seen the original, you need to go watch it. So somebody sent me a message said, What steelbook protectors do I use that will fit J cards? See, I don't use those ones. I see a lot of the movie YouTubers. They like the, now we've talked about this before. They like the steelbook protectors that have the little tabs on them. I hate those fucking things. I never use them. If I do, I always cut the one off the top. They're so tight sometimes. You try to get the movie out of the case, you can't always get the tab out, and then it usually ends up bending or breaking. I just can't always get the tabs out of there. So I usually get the ones that are a little bit bigger. If the steel book's got a book with it or a J card or that you want to keep or something, it gives it a little bit more room. So um, I know what they're thinking. If you pick it up and jerk it around or something, that it could end up, if you don't have the little tab, it can end up opening up on you. But I've never really had that happen. So I don't think I have one around here. I got to put Smile 2 and Venom in steelbook protectors. Do any of you guys put the ones that have the steel books with like the Kill Bill ones with the slip cover on it? Do you put those in a steelbook protector as well? I typically don't put those in one because they don't usually scratch very easy. I know Frank was talking about earlier. Sometimes the corners do chip, so I'm wondering if I need to start putting those in protectors as well. But that shit gets expensive if you start putting all your steel books in protectors. Like I was watching a video of somebody putting away movies on their shelf, and every single movie they had it bagged, like in those little um, movie bags. I don't know what you want to call them, plastic, where it kind of seals with sticky. I, I I couldn't stand that, man. If I pick up a movie and every single one of them, I know it protects your slip covers and stuff, but I got so many movies, man. If I put every single one of them in a bag or a protector, I'd go broke. Can I go motorboating? That's not the kind of motorboating I was talking about. My buried treasure Dollar General video's got almost 1,000 views. You guys need to share that one around and let people watch it. Lighten up, will you? So, how many likes did we end up with on this thing? You little schemers. I got 15 likes. Anybody in here that's watching that doesn't like the video, drop a like on there. Is that Tommy Star? I see his vids, everything in bags. Well, no, it wasn't him. It was somebody else. I'm not going to call him out. But yeah, I can't. I did number one. I don't have the patience for that. I try to take care of mine, and mine are bookcases, and I don't, or those, same kind of shelves that everybody buys from Amazon. I just, I don't have the patience of opening up plastic bags every time I want to watch a movie. When I first got into collecting, I didn't like slip covers. Yeah, I probably will get that. Time Cop's one of my favorite. I wasn't a huge Van Damme fan. I liked him better than Chuck Norris, but um, that's one of my favorite movies by him. And it's got what's that actress in it? Isn't that the one that's got the actress from Ferris Bueller? I used to have a crush on her. Yeah, Mia Sarah plays his wife. Ron Silver is cheesy in that, man. He is not a good bad guy. Bruce McGill's in it. He's a good character actor. I used to like most of the stuff he was in, but yeah, Mia Sarah. I used to love me some Mia Sarah. So somebody gets killed at the beginning of Sleepaway Camp, just so you know, and that's why which starts everything. The downward spiral. I haven't watched Time Cop in so long. I guess that was his answer for back in the day, Arnold Schwarzenegger what made Total Recall. And what was didn't he have a movie about time travel? I can't remember. God, this mother in this movie with this beret, she gets on my fucking nerves. I'm gonna get rid of this thing. Let me get out of here. So you can watch all three of these on here. They got Sleepaway Camp 3, Teenage Wasteland. I'm not as huge of a fan of that as I am the first and second one. I'd almost probably rank them the second one my favorite, than the first one, and then the third one. They've got Sleepaway Slasher. The original Prom Night's on here. We watched that. Which is a movie called Grim Reaper from 2021. Huh. Um, I'm probably gonna do we all right, so here's the thing. Do we want to watch Sleepaway Camp 3 to get it out of the way? Or do we want to watch Pieces since Pieces was tied? I don't think Mystic Pizza ever got a 4K release. No, not that I know of. I haven't seen that in ages. Did it? I own it on DVD. It's not one of my favorite movies, and I don't know that I've really probably ever watched it. Does that have a Blu-ray? Yeah, it does have a Blu-ray. It's weird. It's one of those wide range ones. Like Amazon's got a Blu-ray by 20th Century Fox that's $18.99, and it has a Blu-ray widescreen that's $9.15, and it's got another Blu-ray that's $65, and it's got another one that's $30. You have a good week. Appreciate you stopping by. I'm probably getting ready to get off here anyway. I got a couple things I got to do before I get to bed. So that's one of the reasons I was glad that I was able to get though I picked Sleepaway Camp too because it's a little bit shorter. Pieces is a pretty good movie though. So yeah, maybe I'll. Do you guys want to? Hey, anybody that's on here right now before I get off, would you want to watch Sleepaway Camp 3 or do you want to see Pieces next week? All right, so I've got the final video for my Jeffy Award, so I better record and edit that tomorrow. So yay! I appreciate everybody who helped me out with that. Ken wasn't on here the whole time. What is your vote? I was amazed. There's tons of people in that movie. Yeah, I know that's got a really good cast. Pieces. All right, Rick was the first one chimed in. We're gonna watch Pieces. I've seen Sleepaway Camp 3 because like when I bought this Sleepaway Camp 2, I watched it and I watched 3 right behind it. I wasn't as impressed with Sleepaway Camp 3. The second one to me is way better. So that's good. Yeah, we'll watch Pieces. That's a very underrated horror movie. I always liked the trailer because it was like you don't have to go to Texas for a chainsaw massacre. So that was kind of cool. So, with that being said, I will be able to record my final parts for my Jeffy Award, so that'll come soon. So you'll watch out for that. So what movies and if you didn't keep track of it, I deleted the community tab posts, and I got a couple of extra video categories that I'm throwing in there that I chose. So I'll have that. I've got a Goodwill video that I'm doing. Somebody asked me why I hadn't done one in a while. I've got one in the editing phase that I just haven't finished it yet. I got my haul video that posts tomorrow night. I've got a Terrifier 3 update video on something I'm doing. I got a Big Lots update video I'm doing. So I already got the content lined out for the week. So anybody that supports me, watch all those videos, like all of them, comment on them. Any activity helps. I'm going to drop the banner for this. And I do really appreciate everybody that supports me. And I appreciate, we had some new people on here, and I appreciate the words of encouragement they gave. Paula's always on here at the end, so I appreciate her too. So, yeah, all you guys that support me, I love you, and I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, get off here myself. So, if you want to ask me anything,
That's too fucking high.
sorry, I clicked the wrong button. You don't need to see that clip again. If there's anything that I didn't answer on here, just put in the comments, and I always try to respond if anybody has any questions. So I really do appreciate it. Watch my if you didn't catch it, watch that Dollar General video I did, and check out the movie that's like I found for $1. It's worth like $80 to $100. So it'll inspire you to go to Dollar General and maybe do some movie hunting. So Frank was on here earlier. He did a review for The Negotiator from 1998. So check out his videos. And any of you guys that want to plug anything, make sure you're always bringing them and putting them in the comments. So until next time, boys and girls, this has been JEFFMAN316. As always, I'm your pop culture reporter. I'm going to go ahead and sign out saying you guys be safe out there.
Mr. Mayor, Chief, ladies and gentlemen.